What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl Monique Nicole, and I am back with another video. Before we get started, honey, if you are new to my channel, please go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. While you are there, go ahead and thumbs up this video. Give us a good like. Support your girl, honey. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Help support your girl in these YouTube streets. Okay. Tonight, I have my favorite diva in the building. We got Nita the Diva.
Thank you,
Hey,
thank
girl, hey.
you. Hey, I'm so happy to be here. Hey, Mo.
Thank you for joining me, honey. Hey, Monique.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for joining on a Friday evening. You know, Thursday is usually our day, but you know how life goes. Things come up. So we are here to give you guys reality TV talk. Woo, 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 woo. We should have I need like a clapping, like
Right.
the applause sound. That'd be so cute. I gotta figure that out. But yeah, y'all. So we're gonna do Belle Collective. We're gonna do RHOA, and we're gonna do Married to Medicine. So yes. Now, just a heads up, y'all. Tonight, your girl is winging it. I do have screenshots, but I have no notes. So we are gonna be a little bit more loose this recap. It's not gonna be, scene by scene and so just bear with us. We're gonna push through. I remember most of the stuff. I think Anita does too. So we gonna lean on each other to get through the recaps for all these shows.
Hey, Greta.
We're gonna start with Belle Collective. Hey, Greta. Yes, waiting for y'all to just pour in this chat on a Friday evening. Before we get started, what is your overall thoughts of last week's episode of Belle Collective?
It was actually Bill Collector is getting ready to come on the new episode. But last week's episode was good. You know, all that cattiness, like that whole drama at the beginning of I wasn't here for all that. It was whatever.
It's a lot.
But I really got into some of the different themes and the topics that we were talking about as far as Latrice, her mom, her Zaddy, and all of that. So I'm here for that conversation. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, that's listen.
But it's good. The Bells are bringing it. They are bringing it.
They're bringing it. They're definitely bringing it. I agree. I think it was a good episode overall. Like overall, I think this is going to be a really good season. Like I feel like it's going to be a really good season. Yeah. So let's get it started. Let me see what I got. Okay. So it picked up where we left off at this ghetto ass brunch. And I'm sorry, see y'all, I gotta work on the damn names. Damn it.
Latrice.
Who is the lady that does the brunches? Latrice?
Oh no, the lady who puts on the brunch is Letitia.
There's too many Letitia. This is Latrice, right?
Latrice, yeah.
Letitia. So we at Tisha's brunch. And I love Tisha. I think she is a really kind soul. I think she's a really nice person. I think she means well. And I really feel bad with how her so-called bestie handled herself at the brunch. Like, you messed up your friend's brunch. And I feel like when it comes to this Latrice situation, she didn't give her a chance at all. Like, there was no chance to even have a decent conversation. Like, it was just no way that was gonna happen, it feels like. Because it seemed like she was just fed up. Like, she was just fed up by the situation.
I mean, like I said, she has a lot going on, so I know that fuse is very, very short. It already was in season 1 a short fuse, but now compounded with all of the new trauma that she has. Listen, like I said, I still feel the same as last week. I don't think she should be on the show. She's going through too much.
She's going through a lot.
You can't protect your mental health in the middle of chaos.
Mm,
A reality show is just like they just trying to bring chaos and confusion so we can have these moments.
yeah.
And I just really want her to take her mental health a little bit more seriously.
Seriously.
I'm not trying to say that I know what her mental health is, but I can just understand and empathize and be like, girl, that's a lot.
She's going through a lot. What's her name again?
This is Marie.
Marie, thank you. Marie is going through a lot. However, there's something in me that feels like she still would have turned up like that.
Oh yeah,
personality from last season. And I don't know the backstory. I don't know if Latrice really did sabotage her business and her reputation. It could be.
Listen,
what do you think?
Do those interviews with the bloggers. So she did one with DJ Richie Sky.
Okay.
She did one with Scotty by Nature.
Okay.
And I think the messiness started on Scotty by Nature's channel. I'm not too sure.
Wait, Latrice had the interview or Marie?
Latrice.
Okay.
Now,
season?
What Marie is trying to say is that Latrice and Scotty by Nature, they went to school together. They grew up together, so they knew.
Get out of here! Oh wow!
He knows her mom, all this stuff or whatever, and so they were having these conversations, and it was a little messy. It was like she was dropping some tea, but she didn't fully flesh the tea out. So the average viewer, we still didn't know what was going on. But behind the scenes, there were some things, and people were trying to contact Scotty, and people were trying to put some information out there that that kind of looked poorly on Marie's business. I still don't know what it is. I still don't know what it is. So I really feel like she's just blowing up over something that just really didn't pan out to be anything. Because I didn't hear about any kind of scandals regarding Marie's businesses. Have y'all? Anybody in the chat? Greta, Mo, I know I see y'all in some of the other people's, the interviews and the chats and stuff like that. So let me know.
It's some like local stuff, like some local.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Yeah. And I remember DJ Richie Sky, he was kind of alluding to it, but he tries not to get too messy.
Yeah.
But I know that Scotty and her, they have like a full-blown childhood relationship. So
wow. You educated me. I've been following him for years. I have not watched his stuff in a couple months though, so I got to check out Scotty by Nature again. But I've been a long time.
Yeah, he had dropped off for a little bit, and that's probably when you probably start watching him. And he just came back with a vengeance, and just been blowing up. And
now, is this interview recent or from last season?
From last season.
Okay, I need to go. I'm gonna look it up.
Right when it wrapped, it was like after that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look it up.
Yeah.
So, Marie, she dips out.
Oh, baby.
And is this when she started crying, or this is from, I think last week she started crying?
What I do want to bring out is that Essie even told her. She said, "I told you not to go in here and do that." She
sure did. She sure did.
Told her that you did it, and that's your bestie, that's your soulmate, that's your sister, that's your girlfriend,
and she's checking you. So you showed your ass.
Yes. So I'm glad she did that, and I'm glad we caught it on tape and we heard it. Because she knew what she was going in there to do. She did the same thing season 1, episode 1.
Exactly. I heard about Medicaid fraud. Oh.
Yeah.
That's not good. That'll do it. What's the meme? That'll do it. You ain't gotta worry about me. Yeah, that'll do it.
11 businesses, so she should be okay.
Right. So what happened? Old girl left. Now I don't have her picture from the moment, but I have her picture, so I'm gonna put it up since we're talking about her. Help me. What's her name? Do you know her name?
This is Aikisha.
Thank you, Aikisha. Okay, Nita with the names, girl. Okay, Aikisha. So she storms off and leaves, and like I'm conflicted because on one hand, I understand that this is not what anybody new would be expecting walking in. I get it. But Trick, you are filming a reality TV show. Stop fronting like this is a real professional
Right.
business
Like,
networking
down with
brunch.
Obamas or something, girl.
Girl, you see the cameraman, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. So just kill me with the I thought I'd be seeing this and that, and I'm supposed to meet with the mayor. And bitch, this ain't HGTV. You know what you come on now.
She was doing a lot. She was doing it.
And don't get me wrong, I get it, but I would have been sitting there like, oh my gosh, are they okay? Like that would have been my reaction because it was a lot of hoopla going on. I'm not gonna deny it. There was definitely a lot of hoopla. But we have to remember we saw this much of probably this much. Yeah. So but even the plate situation, there's a way to handle it. If it was me, I would have just been like, hey, my plate's dirty. I would not have made a big deal about it.
Turning up for no reason. I don't eat off dirty plates, girl. Who the fuck eats?
Who does? Right.
Nobody eats off of dirty plates. Cut it out. Just ask for another plate, and that's it.
Exactly.
So yeah, no, she wanted to. She wanted her moment.
Alleged. Ooh, whoa.
Yeah, Greta. I knew it was some messiness like that, and I think he was going to Scotty, and then I think Scotty was alluding to it, but they didn't full out say it. But somehow the tea must have got released because you see Greta got it right there. So
it's out in the streets. Thanks. Yeah. You educating me, girl. I didn't know. So thanks for the tea, Greta. Appreciate it. Again, sorry, y'all. I don't have notes, so I'm really trying to go off my memory bank and my screenshots of the most important moments. Now,
okay.
Go ahead, Nita. Go ahead.
The next moment, I think we were getting to this ATV situation. I don't know if you want it was a nothing burger for me.
Talk about this one and her situation with her zaddy.
Yes.
Let's talk about that because that was her main storyline this episode.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, first of all, I feel like why the hell does he want more kids? Don't he have 5 or 6 kids already?
4 at least.
4. I mean, minimum. He got 4.
Right.
So I feel like, sir, you should be kicking back, relaxing, enjoying this latter part of your life. Why the hell do you want an infant? You want to take care of an infant?
No,
it's not from ground zero?
Infant. She's going to be taking care of an infant. And it's going to be a no.
True. 2 Chainz. True. You're right.
Yeah.
It's irritating to me. Right. I mean, I feel bad for her because that's not fun to feel pressured.
Yeah.
Anyone, let alone your husband, about having a baby. That's not fun.
Especially while she got so much momentum and so much going on in her life that children really do complicate situations. They are blessings and we love them. Yes, we do. But guess what?
But the reality is
when you're trying to move and shake, he's gonna be like, you need to be in here with this baby. You can't go because you got to be in here with this baby. It's all of a sudden not his baby no more. It's her baby. So yeah, no. I see you, Cliff. We not even we is not doing that. Yeah, he is trying to slow her down. And it's just ugly. And then the way he, like all the clips that I keep seeing is like he keeps trying to preposition it or make it seem like it's a ultimatum or something.
Yes, very much so. Very much.
Right, Monique. Don't do it, girl.
Don't do it. You in danger. You in danger, girl. What? Right, you in danger, girl.
Girl, I'm trying to tell you.
Don't do it.
Yes.
Do it. Don't do it. So
I'm a baby.
And she talks to her mom, and they have a very telling conversation. Her mom basically tells her, like, you basically like married your father. Like your father was very controlling, very much like his way or the highway. You damn near married your father. And we learn a little bit of backstory about Latrice and just some of the tragedies that she has faced. Did she lose 1 or 2 brothers?
2 brothers. 2 brothers, and father walked out on her.
Oh, so
there's a
those
lot
people that in her life that she did have were tragically taken from her. So yeah, it's safe to say she's pretty scarred. And
But
I
I'm
would
trying
too.
to tell you, when I tell you I was tearing up when
Very
she was
sad.
talking about how this is affecting her and what she's thinking about in the thought process of it. That aside, me just being selfish, just saying no, I don't want to have no babies because I'm in the middle of my career. But she really has a legit like childhood trauma that she's trying to work through, and she's working through it with her relationship with him, and then he's trying to add on more to that. That's what she say, men gonna be men, and one day they can be there and one day they won't.
Damn. I mean, I feel that. I have definitely felt like that before. I know I have felt like that.
It's true. And yeah, and the weird fact that she calls him Zaddy, yeah, her mother was spot on with everything that she was saying.
Yep.
See, from a daughter's perspective, you don't see, like, I know how some women be like, oh, my brother's not like that, or my father's not like that. But no, as the woman he's in a relationship with, your relationship is totally different than what,
Boom.
I saw. It was on another one. Was it Salt Lake City, where the lady said when the daughter kept trying to get the mother to say she liked the father, or she was cool with him. No, I don't like that.
I remember.
It's a no. It's a different relationship because they treat you totally different than they treat their kids. Sometimes. Most
true. True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why she called him Zaddy, right?
Yeah.
I told y'all last week. I think me and Nita said, "Hell no, we don't." It is no judgment. I just don't get into that. Oh, Zaddy, I don't get into that. I don't like that, especially if I have a father. Like, ugh, I'm not calling no other.
It's weird. It's just a little weird.
Happy, baby. But then again, no, because someone who's Hispanic, so say some baby, honey, sweetie, sugar.
There you go.
There's 11 words you could come up with. But that's just my personal preference. No judgment over here. Let's talk about this and what was discussed with her soul sister. Oh, Marie. I know you're going through a lot, sister. I know you're going through a lot, but you are considering buying your raggedy ex a Rolex just to kind of pacify him and shut him up. Baby, where they do that at? Where they do that at? A Rolex? But you cheated on me, but you treated me like shit? What? So he can be a good father? What?
I don't want to be judgmental.
Nah, baby, you can go in and let have on this channel. I don't know about other people, but you can go in and let have.
I was just about to say, on the streets of desperation. Like, I don't know. Like, no. Well, what I will say is that I'm glad that she only contemplated it, because you see he's not in the credits in the intro for her. Unlike Glenn for Letitia. So hopefully that was just a
Glenn is still in the credits, the opening credits with her?
Yikes. Exactly. Look, I'm gonna just say what you want to say. I'm gonna say what your face is saying. Yikes.
Damn. Kevin, that is.
You know what? Marie, to me, she seems like a person that does try to buy people's affection. And I think because her mom, because I feel like she does that with Jerez a little bit. Like, in order for him to need her, she does too much. Like, she needs to rein it back a little bit, because if you keep doing too much for a person, the person will never step up and do it themselves. You know? And she does it in like a codependent type of way. Like, she wants him to need her. And I feel like maybe with the husband, she's doing some kind of weird, I'm going to buy you this. So I don't know. Is she trying to keep the door open or something? Like, what are you trying to do? I'm sure he already benefited off of her enough.
Right. True.
So now more? I don't know. I don't get it.
I'm not buying no Rolex to pacify somebody. I can tell you right now. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to post our video on my Instagram.
Wow.
That's when my head is down. I'm not texting.
Yes.
If it was a smaller thing, like, okay, let me just do this so you can shut the fuck up. That'd be different. But you're saying I'm going to buy him a Rolex? That just seems like a no for me.
Very excessive.
Very, very, very. So it's a no for me, dog.
Yes.
It's a no for me.
For sure.
Y'all give me like 30 seconds. Let me do this.
Yeah, no, we good.
Trying to promote our video, guys.
Yeah. Monique Johnson said the same thing. She said that she buys their affection and love when she messed up thinking. It is. And I tell you, it's because her mom wasn't there. And a lot of times children do things, or I'm thinking with her inner child, she's doing things to try to get her mom to come around, to be like, hey, I'm no problem. Like, come on, can you, like it's some kind of craving that she's craving, like she doesn't feel like she's enough. And so she has to do more and go over and above and stuff like that. So
right.
Real sad. And she has to go to therapy. And I'm glad that she has that little mental health piece. Hopefully that'll trigger her to, her just laying down in the bed and wallowing. That's not going to work.
And she's got lupus. Like, this girl can't catch a break. Like, my heart really goes out to her. She had a lupus flare up, and I know it's from the stress. Yeah. I know it's from the funeral. I know it's from the stress of the funeral and everything that happened. Like, lupus is no joke, y'all. And them flare ups are terrible. So,
right.
I feel for Marie. I really feel for her.
Yeah. It's a lot of women that be like that, though. And they complain. But at the end of the day, they still want them people to be around them. Because guess what? It hurts just as much as if those people walk out. If they can't benefit off of you, they'll go ahead and leave you in the dust. They don't care how much you've done for them.
Damn.
They will leave you in the dust, and then they trying to find the next person. They will try to.
Ciao. So I think the last tidbit we're going to touch on is this meeting between, oh God, these names.
This is Akeisha.
I'm going to call her Keisha.
Is this Tamara that she's meeting with?
Or is that it might be? Forget that. I mean, yeah, I'm going to skip past the Tamara.
Yeah, it wasn't. She basically was just agreeing with her.
What's her name?
Letitia.
God dang. Tisha and Keisha. Hey, there we go. Tisha and Keisha. Okay, so Keisha and Tisha, they met up, honey, to have a little powwow after the brunch debacle. And sorry, I'm laughing because this was a very nice, nasty conversation with a sprinkle of mid-aggression. I don't know. It was very interesting. I'm siding more with Tisha. Siding more with Tisha. Because again, I just don't like Akeisha's attitude about stuff. There's a way to speak. There's a way to get your point across. There's a way to deliver a message, and she does not come across like she knows how to do that.
Right.
Well, like you said about the plate, it's just like, of course, nobody's going to eat off a dirty plate. We're not faulting you for that. It was your delivery. You made it such a big deal, and it was just such a thing. You made it such a thing. So there was a lot of back and forth. Help me. Was there any, like, what's some parts that stood out to you from this conversation between them and their like kind of back and forth banter? And because it got very tense before it got better.
It did, and it felt like they was just basically just trying to play nice. But I'm glad neither one of them kind of backed down. So
They stood their ground.
yeah,
Yeah.
it feels like they're standing in whatever they feel the
Mm-hmm.
way they feel or whatever. But Akeisha, she had a interview with DJ Richie Scott this morning, and she said that the producers told her that just the same thing you were saying. It's a right way to say things, but she said that they came and you need to put a little bit more stank on it.
They said it to her, to Akeisha.
Yes.
Oh.
So one other scene that happened got cut out and it didn't even make it to air. And so
Whoa.
it was like, where's this girl that was in this interview when you was interviewing to be on the show? We need to see that girl, you know. So
I mean, this is reality TV, and this is why I would never do reality TV.
yeah,
As like the talent, I maybe behind the scenes and production, but the talent, I would never do
you
it.
go out of character. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you to do that.
They're able. Not only that, not only are you put in compromising situations, they're able to chop and screw and amp up and leave out and pull out and add in. They're able to dissect a little bit too, not dissect. They're able to manipulate a little bit too much for my liking.
Right.
Like if I'm gonna be judged, judge me for my truth. Judge me for the entire situation, full out, no edits,
all context,
raw and uncut. Then you can give me your opinion. But if we're filming this much and you get this, I can't do it.
Yeah,
My can't handle it. I can't handle it. So for me, God bless the people that do it. I think it's an amazing platform. I wish I had thicker skin because that platform is undeniable. That's free marketing for your what? Even if you don't got no shit by the time you finish it, you better have something by the end of that season finale. You better have a t-shirt, a yoga mat, i.e. Sheree, a lash line, a makeup line, a clip in, a tap in, a tap in, you better have something.
Right.
A drink, a wine, a tequila. You better market and have a nail polish. Baby, I'm thinking 50-11 things. You better market it. So that's the plus side to doing reality TV. But that negative side, I don't know if I'm strong enough for that.
That's when I'm going to get on She by Sheree.
Oh, I know you are.
She by Sheree, girl.
Now, one thing that Miss Tisha did, and I was like, all right, Tisha, you being a little messy.
Yeah.
A little messy. She tried to bring up, oh shit, what the heck her name? What's the girl's name?
Oh, Tambra and Tambra and her man, Devon. His name is Greedy.
I don't know what that man's name is.
Did you bring it up in that conversation?
She tried to sprinkle it in. So she said, oh, do you know so-and-so? Y'all call him this? And she's like, yeah. Oh, something about a friend. Oh, a friend? Oh, what kind of
male or female?
Male or female? Female.
Putting on her little producer hat. I saw her trying to stir
producer hat, but she didn't finesse it as good as it should have been finessed.
Right.
It came up messy. And I feel like she and Tambra have a better relationship to where she should have pulled Tambra to the side.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope she does. I hope this does not get back to her before she actually, I hope she's able to pull it.
I think it is. Because for some reason, it feels like Tambra is more Team Akeisha for some reason, from what I've been seeing. Like,
okay.
Like, even at the brunch, she was saying, even in the confessional, she said it was a waste of time. And it was a waste of time. And then she was saying, she was kind of like, on her side about and not really, checking her or just being honest about saying it or, presenting yourself a different way or something like that. She was kind of.
So, yeah, it's going to be interesting with the Tambra situation. Her dude, I can tell you right now, he's definitely cheating. I think that is true. And their situation's a little bit tricky because they've been so on and off for so many years.
Right.
I don't know if did it overlap? Did it not overlap? Was this some old work that he had? Did he cheat? The old work, Only time will tell. We'll have to find out. But
it gets real muddled when you're doing the off and on things. At some point, you can't even. you almost can't even fault it because, make up your mind, that all
right.
you always run the risk of that.
Huh?
I said you always run the risk of something like that happening.
Facts. I agree. I definitely agree. All right, well, that's Belle Collective. I think we did pretty good. We hit the main topics, right?
30 minutes.
Like awesome. So now, y'all, we're gonna head on over to Georgia Peaches. We're gonna go to RHOA because this was a really good episode. I really enjoyed this episode. A lot of little stuff happened, and it created, some really good content. I feel like.
Okay.
What were your thoughts overall of the episode?
Overall, it was good. It was good. It was good. I really, really, really am glad that Candy stuck to her guns.
Yeah.
Like, let's stop doing all this flip flopping. Like, if Marlo, no, we can't do it no more.
Marlo needs help.
Then we had the men's came and got into it.
I didn't like that. I ain't like that. Roz, you know you bae. I know you bae.
You can't do that.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
You didn't get the playbook.
Don't be standing up, brother, dropping them F-bombs at me, motherfucker. This is what the fuck we see. I would have went like, who the hell you cussing at?
Right.
What we do as women. You stay out. I would have went in. Don't get me wrong. Was Kenya being messy and dragging and making a moment? Yes. Do I feel like overall it was just a big misunderstanding? Yes. But you, as a man, you don't stand up.
Right. Sit down, eat your food.
Eat your food.
Go back.
And because for me, I know we're jumping, y'all, but we gonna be just freestyle tonight. This ain't even, we gonna be chill tonight.
Right.
I feel like it would have been different had he stood up and said, ladies, can we please just end it? It was not intentional. Let's just enjoy the evening, please. Let's keep it peaceful. I would have been okay with that because that's an appropriate, I don't know. That's an appropriate comment. That's an appropriate interjection.
Right.
I can live with that.
Right.
Because to me, you're trying to make the peace you're trying to keep the peace when you do that. But when you stand up, oh, nah. Don't fuck with my wife. Don't fuck with my wife. Nigga, what?
And then what make it so bad, he was talking to the two women that didn't have men with them to back them up. So
excellent point.
The two women that didn't have anybody to back them.
Excellent point. Very good point. I didn't even think about it like that. Excellent point. Yeah. So we're gonna start at the beginning, y'all. Jump to the end, but in the beginning, so excuse me. This is the day after Marlo and Candy went back and forth, and the bitch out worldwide. Shout out to Candy. She got t-shirts now. I'm not gonna say anything. So Sonia is giving them the rundown for the day, what they're gonna be doing. I think this is the day where they went to her they went to her childhood home. They saw her aunt. They went to Kingston. My mom is from Kingston. They went to what's the ice cream shop? It starts with a D. Oh, I knew I was gonna forget it.
I didn't write notes for that.
Dang it. It's gonna bother me because I've been there.
Monique Johnson, no, I know she did.
You put it in there?
No, it's coming. It's a little delay, but she'll put it down. Monique be.
Oh, my mom would be so mad with me.
You know what? Actually,
Devon House. I knew it was with a D. Devon House. I've been there before, y'all.
Okay.
I know it wasn't important, but it was bothering me that I couldn't remember the name. So Devon House ice cream. So all that stuff happened. So okay. So before that, let me go back to the buzz with Miss Kenya and her rudeness. So they, as y'all can see, everybody's on the bus except for Miss Kenya Moore Hair Care. Okay. She is up in her room, lollygagging. Oh, the weather is nice. Oh, look at the sun. Oh, look at that. Oh, just 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna try. See, if I was Sonia, I would be like, no, ma'am. Can you do 5 minutes or not? Because we have to go.
Right.
It's not okay, I'm gonna try. No, Kenya, that was 5 minutes. You should have said yay or nay off rip. Because what happened? They waited another 20 minutes and she still didn't come. So I would have been double pissed because I'm waiting for you now double time and you still didn't make it. So I could have been, that's 20, 30 minutes. At that point, 40 minutes that I could have had on the road. And they're not exaggerating. That car ride is definitely 2 to 3 hours. Wow. No joke. So it's not a quick little easy car ride. It really is almost a 3-hour car ride.
Yeah. Kenya, she irritated me this episode. Usually I listen to the antics. It depends on who it's with normally. But I wasn't with her antics today at all. Mm-hmm. And then the next day, how she even doubled down on that, I was like, girl, shut up and eat your food because you don't got nothing. You don't have nothing to say. You in our face yesterday. You think I'm gonna give you another chance to do it on the day that I got my outfit contest? Girl, you better go ahead.
Let me see what this is. Nope. Okay, so what happened? Okay, so when they're at Devon House, the ice cream shop, right? So somehow Kenya was able to catch up to them pretty good time. She was 2 hours late, but whatever. She got to meet up with them. Ooh, which makes me wonder. I don't know. I'll get to it later. Okay, I'm gonna say it now because I forget. Y'all know I'm ADD. If she was able to do that for this situation, why couldn't they do that for the day of the iFit? Why couldn't they all? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't like just one bus. Y'all could have got another bus or a taxi to take you. Anyway.
That's true.
So they at Devon's house, and Sonia wants to, pull it to the side.
I thought for the iFit thing, they did have 2 separate buses. The other buses, if you weren't going to iFit with us, you're going on a catamaran, right?
Yeah.
So she did have other. That's what I was about to say. I wanted to say that this was a very well thought out and put together trip because I feel like she had itineraries going on. She had enough transportation and stuff like that, and it was just on you whether or not you was going to be on time or whatever. But I think she covered all her bases with entertainment, food, itinerary things to do.
She did a good job. Planning. It was pretty organized, but okay. So she pulls Kenya for a chat, and Kenya.
She was annoyed.
I'm gonna give Simba stop. I'm gonna give a little bit of grace because I heard through the grapevine they filmed that out of order and supposedly, allegedly, when Kenya was in her room, look at the sun, when she did all that, that was allegedly the day before, and that was not really that morning of. So I actually do. And because of Candy's half-ass, breakfast food, whatever she said, I actually do feel like it was personal. And I do feel like it could have truly been the Brooklyn situation. It could have been. I'm giving a little bit of grace. I'm giving a little bit benefit of the doubt. That's the term I should use. I'm giving a little bit benefit of the doubt because I heard that. Okay. But Kenya.
Right.
We sympathize with you, my dear, but you can't use that for every excuse.
No, that's a deflection, baby. I'm sorry.
You're projecting and you're deflecting all at the same time. Because that has nothing to do with the price of tea in China. That has nothing to do with anything. That's great. I feel I'm sorry. I'm here for you, girl, but how long are we going to use this excuse for?
Right.
But I don't think she's lying. Those emotions are the situation at hand. I believe it 100%. But I'm just trying to figure out again. I don't know. Editing is a mother trucker. It really is. And I've learned it more after I watched Dr. Heavenly's lives from Married to Medicine, because when she says stuff they didn't even show this part, and and Contessa brought her child down. What? They cut so much stuff out, y'all. That's why the last couple of years I've started to give a little bit more grace, a little bit more benefit of the doubt, because there is so much they don't show. And they only give you a narrative. They give you certain narratives and they condense it, So I
get that.
I try to give a little bit, but well, truth or not, Kenya cannot continue to use Mark and her child as an excuse for every situation, and that's just is what it is in general.
That's what it is.
Okay, so yes, that same day, the same day, honey, they are hitting the track.
Oh, good.
Field, baby. They hitting the track and field, honey. Yeah. And we're seeing Sonya. Listen, nobody can take away from her what she's accomplished. Like, I've seen some negative comments on the internet. I'm like, y'all, yes, Sonya's annoying. Yes, I don't care for all of her stuff, but you cannot take away from her achievements or what she's accomplished, her titles, her medals. I will never knock a person for what they've accomplished. Never.
Right.
Even if I don't F with them, that's not my style. I'm always going to give credit where it's due. So, hats off to her. And I mean, it was a big deal when she was running now, but I remember it was controversy because Jamaicans wanted her to run for Jamaica, but she's American. So, it became a little da-da-da-da. So I understand. I can understand how that was, but it was awesome to see her run. She did it barefoot. I'm like, damn, you are a real runner, because I actually thought that was dangerous to run like that barefoot. She could have sprained her ankle. So I actually don't know if that's good that she did that. I was actually surprised she took off her shoes. But the fact that she did that in 6 seconds, a sprint in 6 seconds, that was pretty
impressive.
Very impressive. And then we have the two amateurs here.
Oh, goodness.
Now, I will say, for amateurs,
they did pretty good.
They did pretty good. I ain't gonna hold you. And Marlo and Drew, it was very neck and neck. Like, Marlo won by the skin of her teeth. It was not
got them big size 13 feet. That's
it probably was, and she did. Yeah, no, it was a close. So they're both winners in my eyes. And the crazy part is Drew didn't even hurt her foot from the race. It was after the race. Trying to be all cute and jump and do whatever the little trick she was trying to do with her foot. I mean, girl, you ran and did decent. Really did decent.
Just to start skipping.
I didn't think they were gonna do that good. They actually did good, and then you bust your ass
after skipping.
Huh?
I said she bust her ass from skipping.
After the fact. Oh, I'm weak, not from skipping. She really was trying to be cute and skip, and she fell right on her ass.
That was a mess.
All right, let me speed this up because I see the time. So she hurts her ankle. It's the same foot that she had jacked up last season, and it had a boot. It was a bad injury, like a torn something. I don't know the big old word, but it was bad. She had to go to the hospital. It was a whole thing. Okay. Now, the iFit situation. We touched on it earlier. I think it's a big misunderstanding. I actually think it's a big misunderstanding. I think that it did not help that Sonya left her phone, misplaced her phone, whatever the case was. That did not help. I think it's a misunderstanding. I really do think
I'm working anyway. Y'all know I had one day dedicated to working. I'm not glued to my phone. I'm in a professional environment. I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm sorry. Call production.
I feel like Kenya, of all people, the way she be acting about stuff, should understand.
Exactly. That's all I said. She was on some bullshit.
She was on some bull.
Kenya.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm gonna call you out on that one.
Yeah. Ugh. So it's a whole thing, y'all, because the girls, especially Sheree and Kenya, wanted to go to the iFit thing. They didn't. So instead,
catamaran.
Yeah. So they were having drinks in the lobby. Then they ended up going to whatever on the boat. It was a cute old time. They was turning up, kiki and wooing,
twerking.
twerking, doing all that stuff.
Here for the fact.
I love Manyetta's husband. I need me a good man, Savannah, like
Yeah,
him.
he is so fun to me.
Ladies, she is an example of there is love after divorce.
Yeah.
She and Neo.
Open up your options.
Open up your options.
Open
Stop talking about you only want a black king. That's cute, but keep your options open, baby. Your husband could be Indian. Your husband could be white. Your husband could be other shit. Them niggas do it. Why the fuck can't we? Cause I do. A bloop bloop and a beat beat and a toot toot.
Yeah, he has great energy. He has great energy. I love the energy that I see from him.
I like his energy, exactly. So while this is like a nothing scene, but they have a conversation. Just I guess Sonya was asking her like, okay, what's the situation? You know, why did the girls not come? She explained it, and then because the tension. Now I will say Marlo could have at least called Sheree. I know she's not gonna call Kenya. I know she's not gonna call Candy, but she and Sheree are besties, right? So I feel like she should have said, "Hey, girl, I'm on the bus. Where are you? We're about to pull off and leave." Like I'm surprised that didn't happen. Okay. Or they didn't show it, who knows, but right. I'm just surprised. He do got BDE. Yeah, girl, he do.
Yes.
Swag. That's how I like them, honey, with swag. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm fanning myself. I'm a little hot. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's a painful. Ooh, yeah, I don't ever want to feel that feeling. So we're about to wrap this thing up. I kind of touched on it already. So they're at dinner. And Kenya thinks this is like a great, before dinner, like literally leading up to dinner, Sheree and Sonya have a conversation. Sonya explains herself. Sheree explains herself. Sheree said it felt like you kind of disinvited us or didn't want us there. Sonya's like, no, that's not the deal. I left my phone. It wasn't like that. I'm working. It was a mistake. Sorry, not intentional. They kind of seemingly somewhat squash it. Then at the dinner table, after Ralph read his little excerpt from the book, which was very nice. It was very nice. My only problem is, why did your wife have to beg you to do it? But Candy asked,
right. And they hear it at the same time as me.
Mm-hmm. So I'll let y'all simmer on that. But so at the dinner table, in the midst of all that, Kenya talking to Sheree like, oh, what? She said, what? What? That's not true. That's not true. And Sonya's like, what was it? What was it? What's going on? And they go back and forth about it. And I'm just like, y'all making nothing into something. Like, so, but don't get me wrong. I also feel like Sonya could take some ownership too. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I know y'all were reaching out to me. I left my phone. It was a misunderstanding. Like, she could have said something. Huh?
I feel like she did, but maybe she didn't make a big deal out of it. She was just like, I didn't have my phone. I didn't this. I was working.
To me, in my opinion, when she was talking
she said she was sorry.
When she was talking to Sheree, I got more of the, my bad. I got more of that. But at that dinner table, I was not getting any type of, my bad, y'all. It wasn't intentional. She was just like, I'm working. Like, I don't know. I just feel like she was more confrontational.
I think she was on the defense because she had two girls coming there at the same time. So then she took the defensive road.
I agree.
Or I couldn't get out what she wanted to kind of get out.
I agree.
But, I mean, I get it. Like I say, look, I'm Team Sonya on this one. But yeah, I see it both ways.
Sonya on this one, but I see both sides because they were blowing her up. They were trying to get understanding. And to them, it's going to look like, are you ignoring me? Or, I see both sides. It's just a big, mega misunderstanding. But Sonya was very defensive. And honestly, watching her throughout the season, Sonya is not someone that takes accountability, in my opinion. I don't think she does. I think she has a hard time doing that. From the different confrontations that she's had with other people, I don't get that. Like, okay, you know what? That did come off that way. My bad. Like, I don't get that from her, the accountability factor. I don't get it. But that's just me.
Yeah.
And then we already talked about it. Ross stood up and got bucked and crunk with the ladies, which I am not for. I don't like that. I'm against that. Sit your ass down. Why are you dropping the F-bomb? Fuck your wife. I'm talking to her how I want to talk to her. She will correct me as a woman if she don't like how I'm talking to her. You don't. So that would have been me, because you're a man. And whether this was his intention or not, you are using the fact that you're a male to almost, for me, intimidate. You're using it to be intimidating. You didn't stand up on some kumbaya, hey ladies, let's just simmer down. Let's try to just enjoy the night. It was a mistake. That would have been totally different. But you stood up in your male presence and your dominating force to be like, hey, don't fuck with my, you don't speak like that to women.
In front of company, we at a whole public restaurant. Oh.
I'm not feeling that. Like, so I don't like that. Your wife can fight her own battles the same way she talk about everybody else, right?
Oh, they gonna tear his ass up.
Did Ralph step to her when she was dead ass disrespectful in his face, talking about some, oh, y'all act like y'all busy, but y'all ain't really busy. Sonya, bitch. And this my thing. She don't own up her shit, because when Drew came to her about it, she doubled down. Right. Bitch, you need to stop. You were rude.
Yeah, she tried to minimize it, and
dumb it down. Girl gone. I don't even fuck, man. Y'all, she's making us defend Drew this damn season. And it's not just us. I watch everybody else's reviews. Everybody's saying the same shit, Nita.
Right.
What's up, Mooch? What's up, Moochie?
I was just about to type.
Everybody's saying the same thing, So I can't wait for the reunion, because I feel like Sonya got some explaining to do.
Yeah.
Some fan questions.
She's gonna be in the hot seat. So
she's gonna be in the hot seat. I'm excited.
Her and Marlo ass is gonna be in the hot seat.
I think the top 3 in the hot seat is gonna be Marlo, Sheree, and Sonya.
Yeah,
those are the top 3 chicks in the hot seat.
I hope they ready. Because the assassin is coming for that
ass. Yes, honey. So that's it for RHOA. Y'all were doing good on time.
Yeah.
Proud of us.
Hey, yes.
My little victory clap. My little victory clap. Ooh. Okay, y'all.
Yeah, and there's not even much for Married to Medicine either. So
there's not much. Yeah.
Get to this, I can prepare for Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones. What time is that? At 9 or 10?
At 10. Okay.
Let me look at my pictures for Married to Medicine. Now, Married to Medicine, I don't remember as much. Oh God. I might need a little help. I don't even know.
Who was that breaking it down?
Anila. What do I want to talk about in Married to Medicine?
She was ready to party.
Well, I'll say this. Jackie surprised the hell out of me talking about whips and chains and take them to a sex shop. And I was like, okay, Jackie.
Right.
Man.
Girl, Jackie needs to stop faking. She ain't 69 yet, child. Girl, go ahead.
Woo!
You ain't even done 69, girl. Cut it out.
Cut it out, girl. You ain't about that life. Think about some whips and chains and.
Yeah, can you put that picture up again with Anila breaking it down?
Yeah.
What is going on with Miss Contessa here?
I hated her outfit. I hated her hair. Who the hell told her to wear that hair?
I know. I'm sitting up here. I was like, well, you going to Vegas. Vegas kind of showgirls. That's exactly. She was giving like Party City showgirl.
There you go.
I was like, girl.
Which is not cute.
Yeah, no.
Which is not cute. And I feel like, and y'all, I am no fashionista at all. I put some shit together and hope for the best. Okay.
Right.
So I'm not a fashionista, but I will say this: if your outfit is busy like this and very dramatic, you want to go with the more calmer hairstyle.
Hair and makeup.
Hair and makeup needs to be a little bit more calmer if you're gonna wear something as eccentric as this.
Yeah.
So that I do know about the fashion department, honey. So they have their little fun or whatever at the sex shop. Nothing really to talk about. Now, this heifer, Toya, I think this is the scene where she's talking to Simone, I think, or
talking to Simone.
Talking to Simone about what happened with the lawyer right here. What's her name?
Audra.
Again, y'all, let's give Nita a round of applause because she be knowing everybody's name. Let's give her a round of applause, y'all. On the names, and I don't. So thank you. I appreciate
my handy dandy notes here.
Hey, and y'all know I have my notes, but not today. Y'all, I got caught slipping today. So she's talking about Audra. You said Audra, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's talking about her.
Audra in the slick ass comment that Toya made the night before about her being a bad lawyer. The fact that Toya is a grown ass woman and can't understand why another human being would be upset if you said they were bad at their profession. Joke or not. Are you crazy?
When y'all was just, y'all panties was just in a bunch because of a moving truck?
Yep, I digress. So everybody else can get it. Everybody else can understand it, but Toya.
Pretty much.
I was just joking. She dragged it out. I was joking.
No, you don't get to joke like that with me, darling. We don't even know each other.
Facts.
And then Simone told her exactly right. She was like, you can't joke with people that you don't know. And then she said, and then she was sitting up there acting like she didn't even know how to pronounce this woman's name. So that's even more so. You don't know me. You don't talk to me like that. And that's why when we get to the part where she gets her ass together, I was here for it.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, but was this a conversation after or before? I think it was after.
Oh yeah, because did she already?
Yeah, that was at the table.
Oh yeah, she was at the whip. You're right. Thank you. So she was already at the table in the orange outfit, right? When she was like, "You have critical thinking skills."
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Mm-hmm. She's like, "Are we clear?"
I said, "Are we clear?" She's because Toy was like, "Are you angry? Are you upset?" And she's like, "No, but are we clear?"
Hello. Yes.
And she is right. She's like, "Bitch, I'm African. We don't play about career stuff." And they all, I don't know why they were all silent. Like, bitch, y'all know the deal. Y'all know foreign parents don't play about that. I mean, African parents do play. I have a lot of African friends. I know firsthand from observing. Yeah. I mean, my parents didn't play either, you know.
I think it's just that little stereotype that, you know, they look down on African Americans like we be slacking all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that there is that, and I won't touch that one. But yes, I'm aware. I'm aware of that stereotype that's out there.
Exactly. She is backpedaling. She was.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, no, you don't get to kid with me like that, babe. Sorry.
You don't know me, sister. You don't know me, boo boo. And in an upcoming episode, they're gonna get into it again, and they're like in each other's faces, like this close. And nuck if you buck, nuck if you buck. Oh my gosh, y'all. So moving on. So they go to lunch, brunch, whatever it is. And it starts off like they're having a conversation about marriage and stuff like that. And for whatever reason, Simone opened up and in a roundabout way basically was crediting Heavenly for being there for her during her troubles in her marriage and how she was there to give her advice and speak to her and stuff like that. And that really helped her. And this goes back to my point of when it comes to the Heavenly stuff, Simone is a fool. Like, she's being immature. She's being one-sided. I think, okay, Heavenly made a mistake. She clapped back at your husband. But you don't come across a good friend like that. They were good friends.
Yeah.
Again, people don't remember. Jackie and Simone were all the three musketeers, the Golden Girls. They were very close.
Yeah. They had really bonded
They really bonded. And for Simone to throw away her friendship with Heavenly, knowing the good that Heavenly brought into their friendship, knowing how much Heavenly was there for her. I don't like stuff like that, y'all, because I feel like as women, and I've been in this situation, it's so easy to cut off the woman. It's so easy to cut off the friend. It's so easy to do that. But then you stay with the same trifling ass man. Like, what? The same man that you was crying to your friend about is the same one you're gonna cut your friend off for. I think that is wild.
Right.
I.e. Simone, i.e. Contessa.
Both of them, yes.
Both of y'all. Because, like I said before, Cecil was not innocent. He was a grown-ass man on Twitter going back and forth with other women on the cast. What did you think was going to happen, Simone?
Right.
What did you think was going to happen, Cecil? You know Heavenly had a mouth on her. It don't take nothing for her to clap back at you. So I just feel like, come on, just call it a loss, kiss and make up, forgive, and just let it go. To drag it out for 3 years, 4 years, whatever it's been, 3 years. She is a flip flopper. I'm seeing it now. I've been seeing it. I think I saw it 2 seasons ago. She is a flip flopper. She definitely is. Yeah. She is a flip flopper, and I like Simone. I still like her.
I will not be reading her book.
So yeah, so that was said, and then the conversation just gets again to like love and marriage and all that stuff. But Simone kicked it off and was talking to Dr. Heavenly and was saying how, oh, well, it hurts people's feelings when you make up stuff about their husband. And that's all that Contessa will tell you. Dr. Heavenly was like, make up stuff? I ain't make up nothing that was not already put out there. And words have meanings. What were you gonna say?
I said roll the beautiful being footage, in which they did.
They did.
And you saw it right there.
Contessa was talking a lot about her marriage last season, y'all. She was airing out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And you're mad because she talked about it on your. You can get mad that she talked about it, but I just feel like not to that extent.
Right.
Cuss your friend out. Because Heavenly is a friend you could cuss out and be cool with the next day. Like, she's not that friend that's gonna hold her. Cuss her out, go off on her, tell her, bitch, why the fuck would you go on YouTube and you know better than. And Heavenly is that friend. That's what I get from her. She's that girl. Like, bitch, why the hell would you do that?
The only thing,
and then
will she stop it though? I feel like she'll apologize, but I feel like she'll still keep on doing.
For people that she cares about, I think Heavenly would pull back. Okay. I think she would. Toya, no, because she don't care about Toya. But people like Jackie and Contessa and Quad, I do believe if they were to really come to her and cuss her ass out and be like, bitch, you really hurt my. I did not like this. She would pull back. I'm not saying she'd be perfect, but she would definitely improve and pull back. I feel like that because she does it with Jackie. So I feel like she would do that for Quad and she would do that for Contessa. But now Contessa bucked up the whole thing.
Yeah.
And
she being passive aggressive again.
Hella passive aggressive. So shit gets crack-a-lacking. Contessa, words have meaning. And then, Heavenly stands up. She did stand up first. I will say Heavenly now, bitch, you can't fight. So why the hell you standing up first? But she stood up and help me. I don't remember some of the only words that I remember is when Heavenly was like, we all talk about, everybody talks about everybody in this motherfucker. Like, we all talk about each other. So stop fronting. Like,
and I think Contessa kept saying that that's why you don't never talk about your marriage. She kept on trying to point out that she was like, because she don't want nobody to touch it. You know what I'm saying?
And she's right.
You're right. She's absolutely right. You have to curry. You have to know what you're doing. That's why she stays in the damn mess, because she gonna let y'all do the hard work, and we just gonna stir the pot and make it do what it do. We gonna make the show run. But yeah, she don't put her and Dr. Damon Daddy out there. They be sitting back in the cut. I mean, it's like, they're on the show. They're on the show. It's not like he's hiding. He's always there. He's always present. He's there with the kids. She just don't be talking bad about him. She don't talk reckless, because what you do when you start talking reckless, you open up to opinions, commentators, your castmates, and all of that stuff. But I think when you're coming to friendships, that's when things should be a little different. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if these girls are your coworkers, then okay, you better let them know that we coworkers, and I reserve the right. Like, I feel like that's how she tell Tori. She was like, "Just fuck you, Tori. I don't fuck with you." But everybody else, if you consider them women friends, then I think they deserve a different level of respect, and you have to know how to decline to answer a question.
Yeah.
I know them people in her life, she be trying to be all messy and shit. She got to learn how to decline a question. Every question doesn't need to be answered or entertained.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if she's staying with him. If that's her man and she's sticking with him, then you don't have too much more to say. And that's just what it is.
Stick beside him. I'm gonna stick beside him. But I don't blame Heavenly. Like I'm not gonna talk about my marriage on this damn. I mean, some people might say, "Oh, it's a cop out," but
hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And it's not like she's not born. She has a storyline. She keeps a storyline.
Exactly. At the very least,
you don't have nothing to say about her because there's nothing to say.
I agree.
She keep it going, but guess what? She's still doing her job. She's still clocking in.
Heavenly keeps the show going. Okay.
Girl, just think if we ain't had no Heavenly, what would we be doing?
It would be boring. I can tell you. That?
Exactly. We done already lost Mariah and her one-liners. Then I remember one year they took Quad off. Was she off? She was off.
She was a part-time. They did that to teach her a little lesson.
Okay. I thought she was off entirely. And you could definitely tell because Miss Quad, she brings that young energy. She's real fashionable, and she has those quick little one-liners too. So if we ain't got Mariah, we definitely need to have Quad. And if we ain't have Heavenly, baby, we wouldn't have no damn show.
Preach.
Right, she chose her role and she's sticking to it. Yeah, you cannot. She's not gonna do it because she's protecting her. Because you know the curse. You know the reality show curse.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be putting your shit out there and have everybody scrutinizing it and talking about it, and things seeping in your ears, and friends influencing, and family all jumping up in it. Girl, no. Heavenly doing right. She doing right.
Yeah, she can. Heavenly can answer the questions in a better way. She prefers to make things. You mean on her YouTube channel? When she answers questions from fans? Okay.
Very.
She can overall, but I feel like with the contestant stuff, I do feel like she was trying to be very She was trying to be careful. So I'm over Contessa. Contessa, you trying to use the storyline. You don't want to talk about
that misdirected anger need to go right back to Scott, baby. That's where they need to go.
Boom. Because if that shit go left again, you're gonna try to crawl back to Heavenly, and she's not gonna take ya.
Keep your friends and your family out your relationship. Yeah.
Wait, what? Why don't the women do a podcast? They can tag team Dr. Heavenly. They don't each have to be on the platform every time and take turns. They could. Listen, they could. Toya's too lazy. Sorry, Toya's too damn lazy.
Oh, well, there's that.
At least I like your idea, right? Clap back. But Toya is too lazy to do it, or she would have been done it. The doctors are not gonna do it. Quad, maybe not really her style. I feel like because she hasn't really been doing that over the years.
Yeah, I don't think the doctor's gonna get in.
No,
mudslinging with them. They on a different level than that.
Wait, what is this person saying? Just watch Lifetime with Black people. I watch just hate for it. What?
Oh God,
I don't understand.
School back.
I'm not sure.
Scoot on back.
Both Heavenly and Carrie said there's a lot more dirt that they could say, but they're not gonna talk. Yes, y'all. So Carrie was on Dr. Heavenly's live this past episode, this past week. I need to go back and watch it. I watched only a couple snippets. I probably watched like 10 minutes of it. I need to go back and watch the full thing.
Okay.
Because they spilled some tea. So
I was about to say, I don't even think I saw Carrie in this particular episode.
yeah, but I don't know why they're not highlighting her like they did. Like last season, she had a lot more camera time, a lot more stuff to say that was actually filmed in. But I don't know why they're cutting her shit out. Carrie, y'all got on me last time. I tell y'all, that white woman is TV. I love her. She is good with the cast. She's not no punk. She gonna go toe to toe with them ladies. She gonna stand her ground, and she's funny. And she has her little. She's British, so I don't. If y'all don't know, people in the UK, British people have a certain sense of humor. So I think that's also why she can do it. She's very worldly. She's done a lot of stuff in her career. She's been in TV and film. Like she's done a lot of I like Carrie. She's great TV. I don't know why they keep playing her and don't bring her back as a full-time cast or at least an official friend of the show. That way she can get her own confessional and at least get more screen time. I don't care what y'all say. You got to be able to separate it. The same way for years, I was able to separate Kenya. There was a while where I didn't like Kenya, but I knew she was good fucking TV. So it's like, even Nene, Nene has said in several interviews, Kenya's good TV.
Yeah.
Can't. So that's just my opinion, though. Carrie said that they edited a lot of stuff out because I think her and Toya. Yes. So she did say that, and her and Toya are not on good terms right now, you guys. They had
I want to see it.
They had a falling out. I hope we get to see it this season, but they had a falling out. So it's sad because they've been long-term friends. So I'm not really sure what the tea is on that one. But okay, so really almost done.
Yeah, that was right.
So okay, after the argument, right? So Heavenly storms off or whatever. The ladies continue their brunch, and then they go in the limo because this is when Simone has like the sky what is the zip lining situation for them. But they did not want to leave Heavenly. Simone was like, I don't want to leave anybody behind. Contessa said, no, don't leave her behind. Have her come on. So she calls, she didn't pick up. Jackie called her, she picked up. Long story short, she brought her ass on. They damn zip line through the damn Vegas, which I don't know if I could do because it seems like that was like a long stretch.
It looks fun.
Could you ever do that? Do you like stuff like that?
Girl, I did it in Puerto Rico.
Oh,
hiking. How you got to keep going to the different.
Yes. Okay. Wow.
I definitely could do Vegas because it just seemed like it's just like pew, just like. But the one I was going through trees and like it was like a wooded area. So
yeah. Oh, so you did the real thing. Like,
yeah.
You was out here.
Right. I was like, where is that? I need
which part?
It may come the fight.
So it's coming later. It's coming later.
Carrie into
it's coming later. Hopefully it's on camera. Hopefully they got it on camera.
So rude. Like rude to the wait staff talking about, can you give me some bacon? It's a way to make that happen. I was like,
rude.
Can't take Toya nowhere.
Rude.
Can't take her nowhere.
Her asked me to be cussed the fuck out. She has no truth about herself. You have other married women telling you to shut the fuck up and stop talking about your husband's dick size, bitch. Stop. Do you want to break up your fucking marriage?
She ain't got no coup at all.
At all. Like, what's wrong with
this over the seasons? This is not the first time. Let's be clear. Embarrassing that man down to the dirt.
I'll never forget when she said to him that one couple's trip, boy, you better put that biscuit in your mouth and stop playing with me. Y'all remember that?
Disrespectful.
That's Toya.
She a mess. She better. I mean, listen, she need to like tread lightly. She got it really, 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 really good.
She got it freaking made.
Right. I'm like, girl.
She's so ungrateful. Ugh.
But if she thinks she a bad bitch, she can reduplicate that situation that she got going on, go right on ahead, Tori. Go ahead. Good luck with that.
Good luck. Yes. Talked about her sexual escapades with other men.
Well, I don't know. Did you think it was other men or
yeah, she confirmed it. At one point, she said, not Eugene, it was somebody else, and oh, he was hot. Yes, she confirmed it. In her confessional, she's an idiot.
I was hoping that she didn't do that. I must have missed that.
Because I don't do the double standards, y'all. Because if it was a man doing that about a woman, I would not. That's not cool. So it's not cool for her to do that about her husband. It's not cool. You don't do that. You keep that shit to yourself. You have that shit on girls' night when there's no cameras around.
Right.
That's when you let that tea out. But you don't see that shit on national television.
She gonna learn one day.
Yeah, it was a Mexican restaurant. It was. Asking for bacon, bitch. Sorry, y'all. I got to cussing. I gotta calm down with the cussing. I ain't monetized yet, so I mean, what they gonna do?
That's what I was doing.
Right? Y'all it only matters once you're monetized, right? As far as the cursing and stuff. Okay.
As far as I know.
Well, until that day comes, I'm gonna be cussing on this channel. And even after that, a couple words might flip out, but I won't say the F bomb.
They try to say just don't do it in the first 2 minutes.
Oh, well, shoot.
There you go.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, I think we covered the important stuff.
Good.
Right? We did a really good job. I'm so proud of us. Woo, 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 woo. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. The bankhead bounce. Do the bankhead bounce. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all for the support. Yeah. We always appreciate it. What about to say?
Subscribe.
Tell me. Yes. Oh, thank you. Like, subscribe,
share,
like, subscribe, share. Again, y'all, if y'all have friends that would love our content, like the things that we put out there, share it with them. Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Help our channels grow, you guys. We need more exposure. Help us out. Yeah. We appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure y'all head to Nita's channel at 10 o'clock for Game of Thrones, right? With you, Moochie, and Rewind That with Miss K. And until next time, guys, y'all take care and be safe. Mwah. Love you.